So Woodside shutdown team approached us in 2022 saying that they had significant wear on the flare tower at KGP and that they needed to schedule in the replacement of the upper deck. And they were looking for suitable local content capable of delivering such a complex scope in terms of the supply of relatively exotic materials and then the fabrication to fairly high tolerance. It was quite a time-sensitive project. So to start off with, the Woodside team had the original drawings from the early 70s. We used them to help build and establish a full 3D model of the upper deck surface. From there we then procured all the materials and went through the fabrication process. Yeah, so I mean the project started off with a fairly complex procurement scope, and that required us to procure special grade stainless steel from actually 5 different mills around the world. We had a really good quality crew working on it. We're very fortunate that we have a very consistent workforce here at KAW. We've got a lot of guys that have been with us for many years now, and very low turnover through our fabrication team and quite high skill level. They were able to deliver quite a number of different discrete subscopes in parallel, and we juggled rosters in terms of building back up to, as you said, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. We were running a night shift for a little period there as well, managing the incoming materials and the fabrication that we could so that we're absolutely compressing that manufacturing window as far as possible. There was CNC pressing, there was laser cutting, that's all done here in-house. We did use some laser cutting externally for larger format components that we couldn't fit. On top of that, there was beam coping and cutting and weld procedures that were run and qualified specifically for the job, and then qualifying of the welders for that welding, and then the actual manufacturing of the decks themselves. So of course, being stainless steel, distortion was a major issue, and so a lot of work went into the methodology that we used for the fabrication, what order that we conducted the welding in, how we did our stress relieving and our straightening post-welding to ensure that the deck stayed within specification. And then also, given that the design was inherently difficult from a distortion perspective, having a full skin but only on one side, dealing with the bananaing that was always going to occur in that design and designing for it, and so that when we produced the final product it came out very flat. And that required quite a number of complex simultaneous operations in terms of welders welding simultaneously on both sides of the beam, heat input in one area to counteract distortion in another area, then quite complex NDT processes with X-ray and ultrasonic testing as well as dye penetrant, and then managing each of those discrete scopes. When we knew that the final completion was imminent, Woodside arranged to remove the existing deck and collect a number of site measurements, and then we quickly took those measurements that we were given and then integrated them into some final last minute design adjustments and produced the final interface parts that we needed to get it out and on site within a couple of days from that point. Delivering a stainless scope like this is the passivation of the material and ensuring that the stainless steel doesn't corrode on the weld joints. The team was still working through the last of the decks and madly scrambling through the passivation. So we had all hands on deck doing that last little bit of passivation, sort of sprinting to the finish line. And then from there in the background we had other members of the team doing the rigging, rotating the decks, getting them ready to load on the truck. And then eventually, towards lunchtime, the third deck got on the truck and off it went. Certainly the day we loaded them up was quite a relief and a very happy day for everyone here on the team. And we got great support from our partners, Joyce Cranes, who helped us with the craneage on this particular project, and then LWP Logistics, who did the escorted oversized loads to transport here out to Dampier. It really was a win for Karratha business, and we're very proud of the relationships that we have with other local businesses and how we're able to support them. And I think it's really special that we can work in such a close-knit community where businesses do get along so well and have such strong working relationships, where everyone's just focused on delivering good outcomes and projects that they can be proud of for the clients. It's really positive. It was really good to be able to do such a flagship project here in Karratha. There are some really highly skilled trades here in Karratha. There's some really excellent businesses, and once those engineers and project planners actually start working and engaging with local businesses, they are almost always surprised just at the level of quality and efficiency and responsiveness and delivery that they can get in their projects by engaging with strong local teams. And as a result, it then helps to strengthen us as local businesses to expand and develop on our skills portfolio and our service offerings so that we're even better equipped for the next project when it comes around. So I was really proud to be a part of this. I was really glad that Woodside chose to put their trust in KAW Engineering and give us the opportunity to deliver such a fantastic project, and I'm really looking forward to the next challenges we'll see coming into 23.